All right, check 1 2, check 1 2. Level's good. All right, here we go. Welcome back to a new episode of the K-Files, episode number 16. Yes, episode number 16. We have come this far. So, on today's episode, I want to talk about a few things that have recently happened. One of them is receiving Chad Caruso. Can you see that correctly? Yeah, Chad Caruso. He's the guy that skateboarded across the country, but he's the one who has made the Guinness Book of World Records for skateboarding across the country. He dared to do it. He did it. He persevered against all odds, probably doubting himself at times, but you know what? He did it. How I discovered Chad and his journey going across the country is that YouTube suggested me his video, and I clicked on it, and I was like, whoa, what is going on here with this guy? And it kind of turned out to be my morning ritual. I would make my coffee and watch his daily vlog of him going across the country. And it was like so cool just to see him going for this, and I'm glad he, finished, but I was kind of bummed when it ended, to be honest, because I really enjoyed it. So if you want to purchase Pushing Through America, I'll put a link in the description, and that's it. So yeah, support Chad. I recently just went to the 10-year anniversary at Camp Flog Gnaw. If you don't know what that is, it's Tyler, the Creator's carnival that he's put together. It's my first time ever going, and I've always wanted to check it out. And I actually wanted to go last year because Turnstile played. Yeah, it was really cool, man. It was like really fun. It was they had it set up at the Dodger Stadium parking lot, and it was huge, man. Like so spread out. 3 different stages, carnival rides, and fun for everyone. I guess the point I want to get to is I've got to see Tyler perform again. I haven't seen Tyler perform since over 10 years. The first time I saw him play was at a small club in Durham, North Carolina. Yeah, we were making the movie Bad Grandpa in Charlotte, North Carolina. And so we heard he was coming through, so we went over there to go check him out. He was great 10 years ago, but now seeing him as time passed, he is on a whole nother level. Like, I was really, really impressed. Putting out so much energy and just killing it, for his fans. He's very theatrical, very smart. I just love everything that he does. Like, every album is like a different theme. I consider him like the David Bowie of his generation. His new song, Chromacopia, he opened up the show with, just blew my mind. I was like, oh my God, this kid is killing it. I left the concert inspired, and as I'm sure everyone else too. And he puts on a hell of a show, so go check him out next year on his tour. You'll definitely enjoy it. So just recently, a theater in Gardena, California, Gardena Cinema, showed Jackass 3D. I haven't seen this film since it was originally released. And so when I caught wind of them showing the film, I accidentally stumbled across their Instagram page, and I saw that they're playing the film. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm going. All the stuff that we use with the 3D cameras, the big cameras, looked incredible. Jackass 3D was Ryan Dunn's movie. He was the MVP. Everyone else, killed it, and everyone was super funny. Like Chris Pontius was really funny. Prior to Jackass 3D, I think Ryan was really burned out on just getting hurt, and he was over it. But when Ryan came back to do Jackass 3D, you could tell he was in a really good space. He was really happy and just fun to be around, and he enjoyed everyone's company as well as, we enjoyed him being on set. And by that, we got great footage with Ryan. Maybe this could be the beginning of other theaters across the country, showing Jackass 3D again, because I think you should. It's really good. I just was so blown away by the intro. The ending credits were really spectacular looking, as well as everything throughout the film. Just looked incredible. So Gardena Cinema was doing a double feature, and our film was paired up with another movie called Magnum Opus by this guy named Addison from Detroit, who made the film. It's basically a movie of him and his buddies doing silly stuff. And, I talked to him in the concession area, and he was telling me that basically Jackass 3D inspired him to do this. And I think he went on to make a bunch of other films too since then, which is really cool. And, I'm inspired by it. I love people who know how to follow through with what they want to do. The thing I really admire most about the Gardena Cinema is the fact that this woman took over her mom's operation. And her mother passed away, who loved cinema, always wanted to own a movie theater. And her and her husband, I guess, purchased this place and wanted to, have a theater. I mean, that's kind of a neat dream, right? And but when her mom passed away, her daughter took it over and is running it right now, and is continuing the legacy what her mom created. I think it's really important that we all support the theaters, whether it's AMC, whether it's an independent film theater, film house, or a mom and pop business. Let's get off our phones. Let's get out of the house for a couple hours. Go to your local theater. Support the arts. It's important. It's I don't know. I think it is. That's because I work in the business. All right. That's it for today's episode. Thanks for tuning in. Leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Click on this link. Watch this video. When you're done with that, go down to this one. Watch that one. And then click on this one right here. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you all next time.